wanted to give you all an update on my generator and EcoFlow Delta. I think it's a 4,000 watt Predator generator I got like 7 years ago. Whoa, watch out, lady, watch out. That looks like the same girl I passed up before. She was sucking on a Slurpee and on the phone. I don't know if you see all these gutters and the leaves here, but sheriff's turning around. It's gonna get that car right there. Oh, I think he's gonna, is he gonna come for me? I'm getting that biker's high, that e-bike electric high. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Consider joining membership. Welcome back, everybody. Just had to do a little emergency stop there. Oh, these cars are coming. Okay. All right, there we go. Woo! Jeez. All right, here we go. All right, welcome back. What's up, guys? Oh, jeez. One of these days, if I ride my bike and I get killed, it'll be a day that I won't forget. That's for sure. All right, nobody here. Oh, beautiful day. Scattered clouds, but it's sunny and not raining. That's the important thing. Don't want it to rain. I've got the road all to myself. That's the way I like it. All right. So I wanted to give you all an update on my generator and EcoFlow Delta. So I got the EcoFlow Delta. I don't know if I made the video on it or not. I'm liking it. It's not it doesn't have the internet function, the app function on it. I can't control the fast charge. But in reality, I'm never going to probably, I would have to use that every day for the next 2.5 years to run the batteries to 80% capacity. Right now it's 100% capacity when you do the fast charge. But after a while, after 800 cycles of charging, it'll only fast charge, or the battery capacity would go up to 80 or go down to 80%. You never know. That's the technical specs. What's really going to happen? I don't know, because EcoFlow's, not very old company. So, and I haven't seen much videos. I don't go on the forums or anything, or I haven't seen anything to indicate that what kind of issues it might have long term, because there hasn't been enough time. So we will see, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it in general. I'm using it. I'm testing it out. I'm using it as a US UPS, uninterrupted power supply for my laptops and my batteries, which they don't need to be uninterrupted. There's no need for them to be on that, but it's just something for me to monitor and use the batteries. The best way I'm going to keep those batteries maintained is by using them. If I never use them, just by not using them, they may degrade. So, as far as the generator, I think it's a 4,000 watt Predator generator I got like 7 years ago. I was thinking about taking it to a repair shop, but before I do that, I'm not going to bother with the gas tank because that was the issue. That's the problem, the gas tank. I left the gas in there and it's horrible. But that's the downside of generators. If you plan on using gas, you can't store gas. And how often do you use the generator? You don't really. I haven't welded in a long time. The power, it does go out, but not enough for me to pull out the generator. So it only happens every few years. So what I decided to do is I bought a conversion kit, a natural gas propane conversion kit for the carburetor. And I'm gonna do a conversion kit on the Predator generator, the 4000 Predator generator, 4000 watt Predator generator. And I'm gonna just bypass the gas altogether. I'm not even gonna do gas anymore. And again, it's just for that emergencies, and in combination with the EcoFlow battery, because I only need it to run the refrigerator. That's kind of the number one thing. We've been through several hurricanes already. Usually what we do is we'll leave town after the fact. If the power, it takes more than 1 week to get the power back on, we're going to leave town and go somewhere where there is power. Just get a hotel. Or if it's local, if there is power but no power where we live at the house, then we just go to a hotel locally. Anyways, the combination of the generator, the solar panel, and the power station, the EcoFlow Delta, I should be able to run the refrigerator periodically to keep the freezer frozen and the refrigerator refrigerated. So I did test the refrigerator on the EcoFlow Delta. My refrigerator uses about 600 watts. I originally thought I could get 30 hours out of it. No, I was wrong. I think that information, I probably misconstrued it. It was either for a portable refrigerator or a smaller refrigerator. Because 2 hours versus 30 hours, that was a big miss on me, but still. I don't have to have the fridge running all the time. I just have to have the fridge on to keep the food long enough cold or frozen. So 1 to 2 hours after a 12-hour outage, turning the freezer or refrigerator on 1 to 2 hours to refreeze or refrigerate everything is doable. And then in combination with the generator, recharging the battery and also powering the refrigerator. And then also, if I have to go someplace like a hotel, if they still have power, and just recharge every 2 hours. Or, well, yeah, about every 2 hours. That's for the refrigerator, because it takes about an hour to 2 hours to charge the battery. So I would go and recharge the battery, the EcoFlow Delta, come back to the house if it's local, plug it back into the refrigerator freezer, and just go back and forth. But just like I did last time, I went back and forth to the Holiday Inn around here with Hurricane Nicholas. And again, with the solar panel, the generator, and then the option of going someplace where there is power and just charging the EcoFlow Delta. And it takes 2 hour. It's a 2 hour charge. I mean, that's for 12,000, 1,300 watts of power, watt hours of power. That's not bad. It's doable, and I don't have to keep the refrigerator on all the time, just enough to keep the frozen food cold. The lady didn't want to stop. Whoa, watch out, lady, watch out. That always happens, always happens. the lady in the white SUV didn't want to stop. Yes, she had the right of way, but I also had the right of way. But having the right of way doesn't mean you're not going to get run over. And then so anyways, I guess I could have just let all the cars go, but you know, the truth of the matter is pedestrians crossing the street have the right of way over the cars making a right turn on a green light. So that's the fact. So as far as the generator goes, I'm going to try to do the conversion kit. So there'll be a video on that coming up. It's a really cheap, you know, $30 to $20 conversion kit. So it's worth a try. If not, I can always take it to the repair shop. I'm not going to jump. I think it's still wet. So I'm not going to jump. So yeah, it's a cheap conversion, and it's worth doing. Because I really don't want to spend another $1,000, $500 to $1,000 buying another generator. That looks like the same girl I passed up before. Yeah, I think she went to the corner store or to the gas station. She had a Slurpee. She was sucking on a Slurpee and on the phone. I'm gonna slow down here. Sometimes there's a blind spot right here. This branch is coming out a little bit. Leaves are on the ground. Yep, fall is in the air. Next week it should be cooler. I might be wearing different kind of clothes. So that's the update to my generator and battery backup situation. But for the most part, I am really, really liking the EcoFlow Delta. I'm liking it. I might, a little bit later, I'm not sure when, but I might get another EcoFlow product. Either the smaller or maybe the bigger, I'm not sure. But I'm really liking the product. So I'm changing with the times. You know, you gotta keep up. You kind of have to keep up, or you get left behind, and next thing you know, you're in the dark ages. You become a third world person. Not that I'm saying people are third world or less than anybody else, but you know, you just have to keep up with technology because it's always changing, and you know, the climate of situations, just like the weather, it constantly changes. But some things never change. It's a cycle. But you got to keep up with things, you know, or you get left behind. And I do believe it does create the new technology, the new things that are coming out. They are useful. They've broadened my comfort level and broaden the abilities of what I want to do. I always envisioned of doing things, but sometimes it was restricted because the technology was limiting. And so with the new technology comes more freedoms, also more problems. Also more problems. So I'm not gonna say it's not all sunshine and lollipops, but yeah, it does also have its downfalls. But overall, there's more benefits than downfall. For me, anyway. As far as the EcoFlow Delta. So, headed back home. Headed back home. It's hot, but it's not as humid, so I am enjoying it. I have to go out to I have to basically every other day, because you see, I don't know if you see all these gutters and the leaves here, but leaves are falling every day, and I have to go out there and manage it, maintain my yard. Although I have an issue with my neighbor, he thinks that every leaf that falls on his yard is because I blew it on his yard or something. Which some of it is from maintaining the yard, you know. But his yard is like full of leaves, and he's like trying to blame me, which is weird. Anyways, he just needs to maintain his yard more often. So, anyways, I have those two large trees in front of my house. I haven't pruned them because I want the sun cover. But the drawback is I have to maintain the leaves. They constantly shed leaves all year round, even during the summer. It gets really worse in the fall, not in the fall, right spring. So right before spring, those two trees just drop all their leaves and grow new ones. And that's when it's the worst. And then the pollen, they got the pollen blowing out. Every day I have to go out and power wash the car because there's a layer of dusted pollen on the car. So every other day I have to go out and wash the car because we don't really drive anywhere. So it just sits there and gets a layer of pollen dust. Something's going on. Oh, he's pulling over. He's turning around. Sheriff's turning around. It's gonna get that car right there. Oh, I think he's gonna. Is he gonna come for me? No. No. Okay, Sheriff went somewhere else. I thought he was gonna turn around. I thought, is he coming for me? Looked like he made a turnaround, but no, I don't see him. Looks like he turned into somewhere else. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm down 2 bars, 3 bars remaining. All right. Enjoy the ride, everybody. The fall season is almost here for me, which means off-road riding, which may mean, I don't know, Rad Mini. I prefer to take the Rad Mini. It has a lot of torque, more nimble. It's a little bit more bumpy because of smaller wheels, but at the same time, more torque. That's kind of what I like about the Rad Mini. At least my version, 2018 model. I think a lot of torque. Not like a dirt bike, electric dirt bike torque, but for what it is, it's really good. We'll see. I always say that, but when the time comes, it's like I feel too cold. You know, I'm so used to the hot weather that a 60-degree day, I'm like, oh, it's cold. I don't want to go outside. Ew, I'm so cold. But anyways, I'll probably be riding every day. What else do I have to do, right? I'm just killing time for the day when I start doing RVing. I start doing my travel videos. Go out and see the rest of America. I'm not gonna go overseas. I think it's a very precarious time to travel overseas, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's not safe. It's just if I compared it to like 5 years ago, I would have traveled 5 years ago than I would travel today overseas. Woo! Feeling good. Oh, feeling good. I'm getting my blood flowing. I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm getting that biker's high, that e-bike electric high. I don't need marijuana or cocaine or crack or fentanyl or whatever's the new thing, ecstasy. I just need an electric bike. That's how I get my high. Ooh, it feels good too. All right. Oh, branch. Hopefully they'll come in here. The maintenance crews will come in here and clear up some of this branch. Kind of low-lying branches out here. I hope anyway. I'm sure they're busy. Oh, you know, I didn't notice that tree at the clubhouse was put up or not. I forgot to check it, man. I'm gonna have to look at the video. All right, everyone. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Consider joining membership. Leave a comment. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.